my son, stole my heart after having a taste of him. When I first laid eyes on my son, my heart was filled with overwhelming love. I had dreamed of this moment for years, the moment when I would become a mother. Holding him in my arms, I promised to protect him with everything I had, to be there for him through every challenge, every triumph. His first steps, his first words, each milestone was like a beautiful melody playing in my soul. But as he grew, something started to change between us, and it was a change I never anticipated. My son became more independent, more distant, and at times I felt like a stranger in my own home. It was subtle at first, but over time it began to consume me. I was his mother, yet I felt as if I was losing him. His love, once so pure and unconditional, now seemed like a fleeting memory. One evening, after a long day of work, I found myself sitting alone in the kitchen, staring at a photograph of us when he was younger. The smile on his face, the way he looked up to me, those were the days when I felt like I was his entire world. I couldn't help but wonder what had gone wrong. Had I been too overprotective? Did I fail as a mother in some way? Then it happened. My son came into the kitchen that night, looking different, more mature, more distant. He sat down across from me, and for the first time in years, we spoke about things that mattered. He told me about the struggles he was facing, his fears, and his own battles with identity. It was raw, it was real, and it broke me in ways I didn't know were possible. I listened, truly listened, as he poured out his heart, and in that moment something shifted. I realized I had been so focused on being his protector, his guide, that I hadn't stopped to see him as his own person, with his own journey. I had stolen his heart, or so it seemed, by not allowing him to grow into who he was meant to be. As he shared his experiences, I felt a mix of emotions: pride, sorrow, regret, and a profound sense of love. It was as though I had tasted a part of him I had never known existed, a part that made me realize how little I had truly understood his pain. In his eyes, I saw not just my son, but a young man who was shaping his own destiny, who was finding his way in the world. It was a painful realization, but it was also liberating. I understood now that my love for him could not be confined to what I wanted for him, but must be extended to what he needed to become. I had to let go of my expectations, my dreams for him, and simply love him for who he was and for who he was becoming. In that moment, I knew that I had not lost him. We had both changed, and while it was hard to accept that he was no longer the little boy I once knew, I realized that he had not stolen my heart in the way I had thought. Instead, he had reminded me of the love that had always been there, even when it was buried under layers of worry, fear, and unspoken words. The healing began that night. The journey was long, but the bond between us became stronger than ever. My son didn't steal my heart. He helped me find it again, through understanding, forgiveness, and a love that had always been there, waiting to be rediscovered.